Okay, I should be live. Hi, it's me, your Mother Goose Justine, and I am back with another Amberlyn Reed React. I would love to welcome my gaggle back to my flock. Today I'm going to be reacting to the second half of Amberlyn's latest video of 1 hour biopic of just about her life. I'm going to be doing part 2. I'll have a timestamp. I think I got 26 minutes in. So we're going to finish it up. I know it was very thrilling. I think there's an echo. Hold on, guys. Is that it? Sorry. No, that's not it. Where's their talking coming from? Maybe it's my phone. I know it was very thrilling. I think there's an echo. Where am I talking? Is this it? Oh, here it is. Sorry, everybody. Huh. Okay, who was first? Sorry about all that. Racy J was first, followed by Starts with a Bang. They were so close. Ella, of course, our Amberlyn historian. Valentine, Jody, Linda, Blank. Hey, everybody. Blink Spider, their 8 ankles are all better. I heals them in the ankle clinic, by the way. Everybody. Hey, everyone. I'm kind of really excited. Here's what happened, right? I got, yesterday, after I streamed, I did have tabs open, thrown back. So, anyway, yesterday I got really into cleaning, right? After I reacted to the first half. So I'm so excited to go back into my cleaning. And I'm not sure, I can do one of two, I can't do it all today, right? I only have so many spoons. So I'm trying to decide if I want to clean up my desk area or finish my clothes in the closet. So why don't you guys let me know? Type 1 if you think I should clean my messy desk area. Type 2 if you think I should finish up my clothes in the closet. Just let me know what you think I should focus on today. I'm just curious. Anywho, I don't know what to say about her. You didn't miss anything yet, Michelle. This is the beginning, the part you can skip. Tequila and Donuts said my hairs are very luxurious. Thank you so much. Still using the weed dye, guys. You guys are coming through. 2 was my closet, right? That seems to be the oh no, a lot of people are saying 1, 2. Oh, dang it. It's like 50-50. You guys aren't... No, the desk is not easier, Jamie. Actually, the clothes are easier, but the desk... Lola asked, which task will help you out tomorrow? Neither one. They're both things that don't really affect my day-to-day, but they're just things I've been meaning to get to. Oh, Relax and Sleep said, finish what you started, is what you tell Amber. You're right. Finish one task. Okay, so I'm going to finish my clothes in the closet then, and I guess I'll get to my desk. Finish what I started. That was the clothes. Okay, Thornback. Oh no, guess what? I can sit while I do the clothes too. They're both seated activities. So, but they're both... The desk is obviously more involved. So I'll finish the clothes. Anyway. So I'm excited to... It's not that this biopic that I'm reacting to isn't thrilling, guys. It's just... I really, really, really want to finish what I'm doing. You're literally missing literal utensil spoons from your utensil drawer. Bernadette said that. See, that happened to us too, and I think what happened was maybe the kids taking spoons when they took lunch. I don't know, but we have half as many spoons as we used to, I feel like. Okay, Mafia Man said, stop. You sound like Amber, now tackling one task at a time. Alright, no, the clothes thing, I actually already did a lot in my closet yesterday. The clothes, I just need to fold and put away a pile of clean clothes that I have. It's a pile. Actually, me and the Narc were just talking about this yesterday. We both have Amberlyn-esque piles of clean clothes. You know how she's got a mountain of clothes in her bathroom? My mountain is maybe 1/3 of her size, but my closet isn't that big and it's taking up a lot of room. Oh no, KB Collision only has 1 tiny fork left. there's no Eagles game today, guys. That's kind of a bummer. I think there is a Steelers game, which, by the way, the Eagles play the Steelers next week, which is interesting because I like both teams. So, however it ends, I'll be happy, which is nice. Honestly, don't tell any Eagles fans I said this, but I kind of hope the Steelers win against the Eagles because I feel like that would be epic, and I feel like my Steelers need like a good win they can feel real good about, you know? Like, I don't know. I think that would be so much fun if the Steelers won next week. I don't know if anyone cares at all. At all. Probably not. But that's kind of my hope. I would. That's right. KB Collision said the sports. Go Pack, go. Go Pack, go. Go team. Anyway. You're watching the Lions right now, Megan? Yeah, I don't think anything's on right now that I really want to watch, so anyway. Mafia Man showing off over there, even though no one asked him. They said, I wash, dry, fold, and put away within 2 hours. How do you wash and dry in 2 hours? That's, nah. Maybe my loads of laundry are too big. But a mere mortal said maybe Becky is the one who's been getting into our spoons. Maybe. Maybe Becky's stealing our... No, I don't know. When I do laundry, obviously, I guess it turns into a 2-day thing, but sometimes what happened last time, and to be honest, the past couple times, is I do laundry and then never put the clean clothes away. So they sit cleanly in my closet in a bag, and then the bag grows. So what I need to do is finally take care of the growing bag and just take care of it, get it done, finish my closet, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway. Oh, the Narkler is here. Oh, Megan does laundry every day of the week? Oh, wow. I can't say I do that. I mean, we do a lot of laundry in this house too, but I do my own laundry, so I do it like once a week. I do it. I have to do it. I clean it and then don't put it away. Mer, you're home already?
I am.
Oh, I just started streaming. Want to react with me? All right, she didn't answer me at all.
You just started or you just finished?
Just started.
Hi, everyone.
Mertz says, hi, everyone. She just came back from my niece's game. Okay, so Dark Matter... Wait. I have a wild Eagles fan in here. Hey, go Birds. They said, as a live love Eagles fan, I want to see us remain undefeated. Okay, well, look, I'm going to be... I love the Steelers. I'll be honest. It's likely we'll remain undefeated after that game. But I'm just saying it'd be nice. It'd be nice. No, of course she didn't bring me Starbucks, relax and sleep. There's no Starbucks this weekend. Though I did have a latte yesterday afternoon, I'll admit. She's a cheerleader, Bobby Dragon. How cute is that? They have competition coming up. I'm so excited for her. Oh, yeah. You watch Daily too, Mortal? Absolutely. I mean, well, there's like 8,000 people here, so laundry's a constant. So I gotta like shove mine in there, you know, my one load that I do once a week. Yep, large family, for sure. I was gonna make a large family joke about Amber, but Amber's a large family. It's mean. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta joke because I don't know. I'm the lone person still worried about Amber's lungs, so. Yeah, 8,000 people in this house. Sea life. 8,000. Anyway. Sorry, guys. I'm reading the chat. Amber makes a whole family. I don't know. It was just a joke. It was a portion sized joke. I don't know. Remember when she ordered a 6 family feast for Thanksgiving? Was that last year? Good for her. Wish I could do that. We have to buy the ingredients for Thanksgiving like peasants. Which I guess we're not looking forward to this year because groceries are so freaking expensive. You think Amber's been acting fairly herself, mukbangs? Well, what seems likely to me, and this is, hold on guys, this is speculation station over here, okay? Speculation station. I don't know for sure. But what it sounds like to me so far, because I was worried about Amber's lung, what it sounds like to me is that, well, first of all, me and the narcler kind of doing our own look-see-doos about her lung thing, and it's likely that the nodule is, a benign nothing, right? Or it could be a lung infection. They gave her antibiotics in case it was just a lung infection. And I think the antibiotics are working. That's what it seems like to me. She recorded this thing talking, the video's an hour, so the actual making of the video was longer she was talking. And she doesn't sound out of breath or anything, so maybe the antibiotics are working. She doesn't sound like she's struggling to talk. I think I would struggle to talk that long more than Amber. That's a part of what, when I abruptly end these sometimes, it's because my mouth's tired of moving. I don't necessarily like talking that long. Anyway. You don't know what you're doing for Thanksgiving, Lainey? Well, it's early, right? I know in Canada you guys had yours already, but ours is in like a month, I think. But it's something I plan out. In fact, I gotta get my, I don't even know why. It's not like I even buy or make that much on Thanksgiving. I have such a capacity, limit. But anyway, I gotta get my friggin' Gardein roast. Hands down. I love the Gardein holiday roast. It's like the most delicious. It's so good. Type 1 if you've ever had that. Oh my god, the Gardein one. It's so good. The vegan holiday roast. Oh, it's so bomb. It's so bomb. It's not the healthiest thing, but it's the best thing. It is delicious for a holiday. Oh yay, Weepin' Goons hasn't caught me in a while. Welcome back. Yeah, the narcler said Canadian Thanksgiving isn't that big of a deal. And I guess here it isn't either. The whole idea of it is a low-key weekend of doing nothing but eating, basically, and being thankful. Alright, that's what's up. Laura and Linda, November, Lauren have had the Gardein roast. Guys, it is so bomb. It's so bomb. So I have to try to find one. I found one last year at a ShopRite, so I'm going to try there first. To get one. Oh my god, it's so good, right, Laura? Wait, Miss Amy, you started Ozempic? Did it take away your appetite? I'm curious. Amy said, I started Ozempic, and if Amber has given up with Ozempic because, quote, it didn't work for her, there's no hope. So I guess it does take away your appetite? Oh, nice! Stephanie Nix got the Gardein turkey roast. It's amazing. No, it's not gross at all, Megan. It's so good. It is worth finding. Yes, that's the one I was hunting down in Starch Vlog last year, Sarah Anonymous. I remember where I found it. It was a tense, she said it was a tense vlog because we didn't know whether you would find it. Oh, I found it. Oh yeah. My niece found it. Or I was with my niece. I forget if I saw it or she saw it. Holy shit. Jamie's Instacart shopper found all 31 of her items. Guys, I could talk about groceries and Instacart literally all day. And that's exactly the type of stuff that the narc thinks is so boring. And that's exactly my favorite. I friggin' love grocery hauls, groceries. Instacart would be my perfect job if I were able. If I were able, Instacart would be the job I was made for. I friggin' love grocery stores. I worked in a grocery store. It was amazing. Oy, oy, oy. I'm very surprised that I was about to say I'm very surprised that Ozempic didn't work for Amber, but I don't know where that came from. I'm actually not that surprised. Hell yeah, you're on time, Garfield. In fact, I'm about to get started. In fact, this is kind of a long one, so why don't I get started already? See, I was smart. I have Amberlynn pulled up already. Now, funny enough, Amber's ridiculous thumbnail. I watched the first half of this video. Look at her crying thumbnail. I watched the first half of this video, and she didn't even cry at all. So I don't know if she does cry in this biopic. I don't know if she is just using this as like clickbait. Absolutely ridiculous that she has to post stuff like this to get people to dang click. All right, let's finish this up. I remember I ended 26 minutes in. Oh, exactly 26 minutes. All right, let's give it. I actually like this sweater she's got going on, and I also like the filter she's using. It looks like she's using a filter. I'm sorry, it does. So.
Oh, this is Longy. Oh yeah. Next question is, what kind of app/software do you use for video editing?
What editing? So apparently Amber edits. That's news to me.
I just use iMovie.
iMovie is the free software that comes with Mac products. So I'm not surprised that I'll be honest, I use iMovie too. So it's just very, you know what it is? It's like it's free software and it's kind of lazy.
To the point.
But I'm lazy too.
Why do you rely on someone?
It is to the point. iMovie's very cut and dry, gets the job done.
To do most things for you instead of doing it yourself. Don't know what that means.
You don't know what that means. Let me back up, Amber. Let me reiterate. The question was, why do you rely on someone to do most things for you instead of doing it for yourself? That's a pretty clear question.
Things for you instead of doing it yourself. Don't know what that means.
You're kidding, Amber. Don't know what that means?
It's a different language. The only thing that I rely on someone for, which I know I shouldn't, it's driving.
Really, Amber? That's the only thing. No, guys. My Olipops went flat. I paid $1.80 for this. It's flat? Are you serious? Oh, that's gross. Well, actually, it's not bad, actually. It's just not fizzy.
Driving. Celine loves to drive, though. She doesn't care about taking me places if I have to go somewhere. I know.
Amber, you're kidding me. That's the one and only thing you depend on people for. So you would be totally fine if only you could just drive yourself around, really.
Bad to rely on someone in that way, but I can't get out of my fear. And you know what? My last psychologist appointment, it is the first time I ever brought up my fear of driving. And she told me, you know, that's something we need to work on. You know that, right? So that means that's something I'm going to be working on. But I don't really know what that means because I do everything for myself. A lot of people don't drive, though.
We don't need to remind her about that. It's too early to reopen the discussion of stuff that Amber's had her partners do for her. It's way too early. And I had breakfast not long ago, so let's just move on.
I don't want to feel too guilty about it because it is an anxiety that I currently can't control. But I hope that...
God, Amber, there seems to be a lot you can't control, huh? Absolutely nothing is in Amber's control. The universe does everything to her. So, Amber's in a truly hopeless situation, it appears.
The near future, I can control that in some way, some aspect. And I think my psychologist is going to help me with that. How could you walk home with a dangling ankle?
That's true, Megan. Nothing is ever Amber's fault. Right, and what about chopping onions? That's another thing. Age scare 'em. Anyway, this was my question, by the way. This was my question. So, Amber says, oh, I did it with, like, adrenaline or whatever. Guys, how dangling was that ankle? That's my question.
Excuse me?
My sword just switched.
So you heard that? Y'all, listen.
What? Yuck it up, Chuckles. What the frig are you laughing about? Yeah, keep
When I
thinking you're
first
independent.
fell,
Keep thinking that you're independent, Amber. Keep thinking that you don't need anybody for anything. You know what? The day you realize, I hope you're recording that day and it's in a vlog. Yuck it up.
she's over there going, when I first fell and I looked at my ankle, my foot said, I think I lost the power in it. You guys don't even realize until I realized what was happening. I was finally in tune with myself and I was able to stand up. I don't know how, through all the...
Amber, if you were able to stand up, then your friggin' ankle wasn't dangling. I'm sorry. Then you'd be walking on your friggin' literal ankle. Like your leg bone or whatever. In my opinion, anyway.
Adrenaline and walk home. I was not too far from home. I was literally just down the street. Like, it was nothing.
Right, yeah, exactly, Six Bacon. So now it's funny. Yuck it up. But back then... Back then, she was crying. Her life was over. God, guys, remember that? It was traumatic.
So, it's not... My ankle wasn't, like, dangling off of my body. It was just, like, when I first...
Obviously, she finally admits it.
Fell, and I really hurt my freaking ligaments. Stop laughing!
So how bad could it have been? Like, her girlfriend's literally laughing. Andy said, is he, dangling ankle hand gesture? God, that's terrible. No, I guess it wasn't actually traumatizing Yubiko. I don't know. Right, thank you, Megan said, listen to Justine. She's a leg expert. No ankle expert. Just correcting you.
Do we have a best question award?
Is that the best? Okay, you won the best question award, according to Feline's. That's literally what happened. My ligament said, burp. I don't know how else to explain it. It wasn't like dangling off of my freaking leg. It was just...
Wait, so it wasn't dangling? So she said her ankle was dangling, and now she's saying it wasn't ankling. Right, the Narclord said that Winifred was an athlete. She probably thinks this is ridiculous. Well, I think just moving is traumatic to Amber sometimes.
Have any... Like, my muscle said, nope, not working today. I don't know how else to describe it, but it happened, okay? Adrenaline really, it gets you.
Right, that's what I said. It's the adrenaline. Amber, if your ankle was literally dangling, there's no adrenaline that could have kept your 500-pound self up, okay?
Like, I'm literally in the middle of the grass.
Sorry. That visual was funny, Amber. Amber kind of rolling around on the grass. I'm sorry. Amber, come on, it's kind of funny.
And I have to get up because I was like, Feline is not going to see me like this. She's not going to help me up. I'm not going to allow it to happen. So all my adrenaline and fear and stuff, it really does like get you going. I promise.
Oh my God. Amber's adrenaline healed her dangling ankle. White Winter Fox said, I am confused. Was it dangling or not? Yes. But it wasn't.
If you're ever in that type of situation, you'll know. If you know, you know type of situation.
If I know, I'll know what it is or isn't dangling. I know. Ernie said, could you imagine looking out the window and she's skipping home? Hopping home with her ankle dangling behind her.
What is one time that you were trolling that your audience does not know that you were trolling?
Yeah, right.
That is a good question. I don't know. I'm thinking hard.
No, she doesn't know. She's thinking hard, guys. She can't keep them all track.
Because 9 times out of 10, when I troll, you guys know I troll. But what it is you guys think I'm trolling when I'm not. That's where we have an issue.
So we think you're trolling when you're not, but we also know when you are trolling. Okay.
And also, this brings me to another topic of like, people are like, how are we supposed to take your health seriously or the things you're saying seriously when you've done nothing but troll? Trolling is a character. That's just a character. That's just for funsies. It's for whatevs. It's for, let's have a little like low-key...
I don't know. It seems kind of trolling to me that she's not giving me lung updates, and like all this stuff I'm saying about her lung is just like supposing. And that's like I bet she's not even going to mention her lung anymore. That's my bet. So, I mean, maybe she trolls and she doesn't realize she's trolling, because in my opinion, that's like a trolling behavior. For her to say, oh, I might have lung cancer, and then she doesn't mention the lung again. Like,
the
trolling.
Real deal. Like, there's a real side of me that I also give you guys. I don't just sit here and troll all day.
So Amber's not a real... She's not real. She has a real side, she promises. So, and we know when she's... And we know what side we're seeing, except when we don't know. Okay.
Like, we need to learn how to separate.
How is this clarifying anything?
To trolling will forever be a thing.
Right. The narcolepsy said, can you give examples of the funsy character, of the funsy trolling character? Like, which videos was just a troll? Like, an example? I think that's what the question was, and she's giving us a bunch of word salad right now.
She doesn't come over often. She doesn't visit as much, obviously. But we need to just learn that just because someone trolls and creates a character for themselves doesn't mean that like the real things that happen in her life or the real side of them isn't like valid.
Okay, well, here's the thing, Amber, is you need to clarify when you're trolling and when you're serious. Like, please clarify. And that's what the question was. It was asking for clarification, and she just just talked for a while about, and we didn't learn anything.
Shouldn't be accepted, if that makes sense, because trolling is just for funsies. Like, it's just for funsies. But I honestly cannot think of a time where I trolled and you guys didn't know, because you guys know when you go into...
Okay, so we usually think you're trolling though, Amber, so can you give an example maybe of a time we thought you were trolling and you were trolling? She's already on to the next question. Like, we... Right, the narc said, girl who cried wolf. Like, for real. Right, Thornback said, you need to clarify, Amber. You need to define your character versus the real you. Like, that's what the question was, and she didn't answer it, and she just... Actually, her answer was just leaving it open to more speculation. I
realize ER is not your general practitioner. Never thought it was. Still don't think it is. Mm-hmm. The times that I've been to the ER recently was because I was directed to go there. I was told to go there by doctors. Okay. First time was my doctor's office. Second time was the people who gave me a CT scan.
Amber, that was the past 2 times. What about all the other friggin' times before that? She's acting like she's only been to the hospital twice. Since she's been on YouTube. or been to the ER twice, I meant. Right, Ella said in the times before that. That's a great video. All the times Amber's been to the hospital when she should have went to the doctor.
Go there. It's not where I wanted to be, trust me. Which brings me to the next question. Why don't you utilize a primary care doctor to track your health instead of being mad at a triage team?
There we go, yes.
What?
What? Excuse you? When you go to the ER, ass, that's for emergent triage, like, we need to save lives. Like, it's not for diagnosing. It's not for... What they do is they run tests there, right? Because they're trying to solve your complaint. They run tests, and then you take those tests to your doctor. That's how it works. They don't diagnose stuff in an emergency room. You're supposed to follow up with your primary care. And I'll give her credit. She did the past, what, 2 times? But she acts like she hasn't been vlogging for nearly a decade.
I do have a primary care doctor. I literally, if you
now apparently
guys go back to that little era in the beginning of the year, literally a year ago almost, where I did mukbangs, there was one mukbang dedicated to the fact that I got a doctor. I was talking about my doctor.
Amber, you get doctors all the time. She gets doctors. Like, so what, was this your first and only doctor that you got in that random mukbang you're mentioning? Like, what the blank?
I loved my doctor, how she like wanted to discuss my weight, which was rare for doctors that I've had. I have the same doctor.
What, I don't, okay, so
still.
Sorry, I'm pausing. So I'm guessing she's talking about the doctor she went to so she can get an Ozempic prescription. So I wanted to say something about this, and this is all speculation station. I'm just warning you. All speculation station, but I guess, you know, I've been around the block for a while, and I am aware that, so it's kind of new that Ozempic's being prescribed for weight loss, right? It's kind of a new thing, and in America, that it's a big business, right? It's a big business, and what I'm getting at is sometimes doctors get kickbacks for prescribing stuff. So she found a doctor that was willing to prescribe her Ozempic. And I think she omitted to this doctor, and I think it was the Narc Alert that came up with this, or it was in Discord, but she found out, like, reading Ozempic, like, reading about it on the website, it's not used for treating eating disorders. It is not recommended for eating disorders. So she probably didn't mention her binging to this new doctors of hers that she got randomly so that she can get Ozempic, in my opinion. I think that's what happened. I think she was looking around for a doctor that would prescribe Ozempic, even though she has an ED. That's my opinion. And actually, I think that's not mine. I think it was the Narc Alert that came up with that. Anyway.
All these people think I've been having like a doctor for only like a week now. No, go back to those old videos. Same doctor. It took me a while to get a doctor because I wasn't truly taking my health as seriously as I could.
Right, and also they didn't want to prescribe Ozempic to you because you have an ED. Right, that's what I'm saying. Jamie said my doctor was a farm rep years ago, and doctors definitely get kickbacks. The only reason why I know about this was just through my mom. So I've heard all sorts of stories about that kind of stuff. It wasn't either the Narc Alert. Oh, it must have been somewhere on Discord. I would really like to give that person credit, but I don't know who it was. So if you're in here, yeah.
But like I said in the beginning of the year, a little bit towards the end of last year, like I just started taking myself more seriously in every aspect. You guys might not see it, it's fine, but I know because I'm with myself 24/7. I know my brain, I know my mind. I'm 31. I've been myself for 31 years. I know that how I used to be versus how I am now is completely different. I do have a doctor. I have a primary care doctor who does track my health.
So, okay, so you're admitting that this is totally new and different, but you're acting like that's what we're asking. Like, this is kind of new and random to this year. I mean, this whole her randomly getting a doctor and insurance thing, like, this is the first I've heard. Like, this, and this all started, I'm sorry, because of Ozempic. I think she got a doctor so that she got a new doctor that was willing to prescribe her Ozempic because they wanted to get their kickback. So, anyway.
And I'm not mad at a triage team. I'm not mad at the ER. I am trying my hardest to be patient. I understand that they're not there to diagnose fully. Sometimes they don't know.
Yeah, you know that now. You didn't act like that before, Amber.
And I think
remember when you showed up in the, like, you should show up in the emergency room because of tummy aches in the past.
It's fair that if you don't know what's wrong with someone, say that. Say that. Don't assume, or don't just say the easiest thing that you can.
No, Amber, it's not, yeah, you assume until you have more information. That's what doctors do. You are so dumb. Like, it could be this. So we have to run some tests. It could be this, run some tests. You got to follow up with your it's a process getting diagnosed sometimes. It takes people years sometimes to get diagnosed with MS. That's something I got really lucky there. It took me an afternoon, pretty much. But anyway, it takes years sometimes to get a diagnosis, Amber. And hearing, well, it could be, maybe, got to wait for tests, got to wait for someone to look at the tests. Like, it's a friggin' process. Anyway.
People have been misdiagnosed before. It is common. It happens. I understand a large part of you hate me, but don't invalidate.
No, I don't hate you, Amber. You just I hate how you treat healthcare professionals.
What I'm going through. This actually brings me to my next question as well, which was, you were not misdiagnosed. I know that's not a question, but I do find this statement to be rather frustrating because I feel like it's coming from a lot of people who have no...
Do you remember 2 seconds ago when Amber said, oh, just find the diagnosis, don't tell me it could be something, but that's what they did with her lung. That's basically what they did. They had to wait for more. Yeah, sometimes you have to wait, and sometimes you have to wait and then follow up with your doctor for a proper diagnosis. You cannot expect a proper diagnosis in the ER. That's not what the ER is for. It's for treating emergent things that need treatment right now.
Idea what they're talking about. So just in the last month, I have been misdiagnosed twice. When you are diagnosed with something, that is a diagnosis. If you leave the ER, or if you leave a doctor's appointment or anything like that with a diagnosis, that is a diagnosis, period. So when I first went to the ER, because my doctor's office told me to go, I left the ER with a pulled muscle diagnosis, period. Got medicine for it, got paperwork for it, period. And then later, a few days later, from a doctor, I got a partial collapsed lung.
Right, well, you were diagnosed with, like, they didn't have all the information yet. I'm sorry, that symptom she's describing is really vague. And it's going to take a while. Right. Sarah said diagnoses only come after testing. So it sounds like the ER is not going to be running all these tests trying to diagnose you, Amber. They're going to treat what's wrong and send you home. That's what the ER does. So, anyway.
Diagnosis, period.
Right. Tequila and Donut said she left the ER with next steps that would include a list of things for your primary care doctor to test you for.
Paperwork, there's online paperwork, there's physical paperwork. A diagnosis was made twice over the same thing, 2 completely different diagnoses that were misdiagnoses. I was misdiagnosed. It wasn't you might have, or there is a possibility of.
Interesting. Ella said partial collapsed lung is not a full diagnosis, though. It has a cause that needs to be figured out. That is interesting. Well, Ella said, I'm not a medical professional. Oh, yes. Babushka caught alive. Yes. Anyway.
No. It was.
I also can't help but wonder, maybe the diagnosis, they were doing the best they can considering there are tests Amber can't have due to her size. I know she can't have a CT scan, and I don't know if they were wanting to do one. Not an MRI, I meant. Is it I forget what it is. It's a PET scan. I'm not sure. But there's tests that Amber can't always get done, and doctors got to just do the best they can in those cases.
You have a pulled muscle.
Right. BB Girl said, I'm sorry, but doing exams on someone her size is pretty damn hard, and I don't blame people for misdiagnoses. It's hard to read the scans I've read. It's tough.
It was, you have a partially collapsed lung, which they use some scientific word for it, but then dumbed it down for me. Partially collapsed lung. There's a lot of rumors. Like I said, can't do these comments anymore. Can't do these reaction channels anymore. Can't do it for right now.
Interesting. Tim said, why is her chest so red? I don't know. My chest is red sometimes, so I use my hot water bottle I like to put on my chest. So if I'm vlogging and my chest looks really red, that's why I probably had my hot water bottle.
Because there's a lot of people saying she was never diagnosed. She's not listening to the doctors. She's not using her common sense. She's not rational. She's not reliable. What? What? You guys don't know me outside of this camera.
Yeah, you know who also doesn't know you? Friggin' doctors without being able to do proper tests. And it's also hard for them it's also harder for them just due to her size. It's harder to read the scans and stuff.
You guys do not know that side of me. You guys have never gone to a doctor's appointment with me. You guys have never heard me talk to health professionals. You guys have never seen me see a doctor. You guys have never seen me in an ER room. You guys have never heard me talk to a doctor about my symptoms. Nothing. You cannot sit there and assume based on biased reasons because you dislike me and you see me as someone on camera. You cannot assume that that's the way I am off of camera. I understand why you would.
Amber, I hate to, she has been talking about this misdiagnosis for what feels like weeks. I mean, I don't think it's weeks, but I think what's most annoying about it, Amber, is how you keep acting like a victim because of it. Because we've all been misdiagnosed or told it was one thing, but it ended up being another. It's all happened to us before. It's a normal thing that normally happens, especially when your symptoms are so vague. Anyway.
That's not how it is. When I am talking to a professional, I'm listening, I'm asking questions, I'm engaging, I'm trying to understand, and I do not leave until I understand. I don't just come up with this information on my own, nothing like that. I am not mad.
Amber, I know you half listen. And the reason why I know she half listens is just because of just watching her for so long. For example, when she had she was seeing a weight loss doctor, and it was a bariatric surgeon, but he was doing the non-surgical solution with her, and he had put her on a diet, and Amber certainly half listened. Do you guys remember he gave her a list of snacks? So Amber chose what is it? Jerky as her one snack. And then she quit the diet because the jerky was high in sodium. But because she didn't listen, because the doctor gave her a list, she could have chosen a different snack if the sodium and friggin' jerky bothered her, right? Do you guys remember that? She half listens. Stuff like that happens, and then so when stuff like this happens, we assume you're half listening again. Or we don't know if you're half listening again because you half listened to that doctor and then blamed him for giving you a crappy diet. But it's your fault for not listening to what he said. Anyway.
At misdiagnoses because it happens. I am having a very weird situation happen. It's very random symptoms that seem very much correlated with a pulled muscle. Mm-hmm. It does. As for the partially collapsed lung, you can't see everything on an x-ray. That is why I requested a CT scan.
You can't, you especially can't see on a patient like Amber. And this is just something I know from reading Reddit and stuff, and also from my mom. Very hard to read scans from a person of Amber's size.
I did that. They didn't tell me get a CT scan. I talked to my doctor and I said, I want a CT scan.
Oh my God, Amber, you're so brave.
And so she referred me because she was listening to me. She did not bring it up first. I did. Okay. When that CT scan, when they saw something, that is when they said, more needs to happen. That is when they said, we need another CT scan of other parts of your body. I just hate so much that people are twisting my words, twisting my story.
No, but Jamie said imagine thinking you could request a CT scan. Well, apparently you can, according to Amber. I don't know nothing about this, guys. Oh my God, you guys are... you guys are tearing her apart. Veronica Gross said, sure, because she is so well educated about medical stuff. She was the one requesting the CT scan. Miss Amy said, I advocate for my health while stuffing my face 24/7.
Twisting my experiences because you guys are biased based on who I am.
No, I'm not. Well, I guess bias. The reason my bias is formed from my years of watching you, and I've just seen you so many times over and over again misunderstand medical professionals and then blame them.
Becoming highly frustrating when I am being vulnerable. I am sharing every single ounce of information that I am receiving with you guys. Of course, you guys can say that's your fault, that you're doing. You don't have to do that. I want to do that because this is something that I'm going through and it's really serious, and there might be someone else out there going through the same thing. I know when I went through my uterine cancer journey, I wish I would have documented more because you guys wouldn't believe how many people have reached out to me and said they went to a gynecologist because of me.
Oh, Amber, you're such a hero. Oh, guys, can we give her a round of applause? Look at our hero. So many people went to the doctor because of Amber. She's such an inspiration.
I love that.
Wow.
I hate that it was such a sad story on my end.
Oh, that's
for
great.
other
Wow,
people
Amber.
to be inspired, but sometimes that's what it takes.
Look at her dead serious face. Amber. Oh, Amber, that was true. It's a true Linspiration, right? Weepin' Goons. Linspiration.
It's just the rumors. It gots to stop. It truly does have to stop because that is why I'm putting a wall up and I'm trying so hard to beat down the wall.
Well, the higher that wall goes up, the more people guess. Like if you're vague about what's going on, then yes, people are gonna guess and do weird stuff like ask tarot cards and all this weird stuff. Just warning you, you got a weird audience.
I don't want there to be a wall in between us. Like, I want to enjoy. I want to come on here. I want to feel free. I know there's going to be people who speculate. There's going to be rumors. But when it's majority of my audience, it's overwhelming.
Well, maybe if it's the majority of your audience, maybe there's a reason for that, Amber. And then stop and figure, wait, why are people making all these conspiracy theories up? What I do?
Especially because of what I'm going through. And I just need y'all to tame it down a little bit. I understand it's never going to stop, but it's just a lot. It's truly a lot. Do you like Taylor Swift?
But see, here what it is that she didn't specify again. What is it that I got to stop doing exactly? What do I think about Taylor Swift? I do not care about that at all. Is she still...
If they do the Supreme nachos again with the fries, say jalapenos.
What? Wait, this is...
Supreme nachos?
Who asked Amber about nachos?
Have you thought about doing something different?
Just don't ask Amber about nachos. Dang, I'm not tame... What? Tame down what? Cat Lowe? She never friggin' specified.
To your hair. I know you wanted to before. How long have I been saying that I want to do something different with my hair? I honestly think it's been 5+ years. And I still feel that way.
No, it's like I complain I should cut my hair every other video. That's Amber.
I want to cut it. I want to dye it. I want a whole new moment. I feel like it'll really change.
Yes, cut your dang
how
hair,
I am,
Amber. It looks
mentally,
ridiculous.
Emotionally. I know that hair changes or tattoo changes or new piercings.
Cart Gamer said, I hate her Q&As. Another excuse to talk about herself all day. I don't care about her hair. She's never going to do anything.
If it doesn't, I could just wear it up in a bun H3 podcast. There is nothing else like it.
Oh, you hear that, Merc? Amber Lynn loves the H3 podcast, too. You guys are twin flames.
They are on top.
I don't care about this. Sorry, guys. I'm skipping.
Here, the January moment, I think we're going to go back to a little pre-recorded moment because I like to have stuff scheduled. I want to go back to uploading every other day and being on top of it because I did that for almost a year until
she actually did. She did. I know that because I was reacting to all them. So
Uncle said no. So I wasn't able to do that. But as for now and for the rest of the year, it's gonna
Did she say her ankle said no? How's her ankle preventing her from sitting and recording something and sitting and editing something? Sorry. Go back to the schedule. I enjoyed it.
current because
It's something I could count on. I got lazy the past year because I could basically predict what days I was going live or not.
I am gonna be doing Vlogmas, even if it's so boring, we're still doing it. What's your current favorite thing to order online currently, food-wise? So like from the Uber Eats moment, are we talking about on track, off track? Let's just make it funsies and we're gonna say off track. I love me a large.
Who's the friggin' feeders asking Amber these friggin' questions? Oh, Amber, you like a large something? That's a shock. Who the friggin' is asking Amber these questions? You guys suck. No, seriously. Like, you would get a large what, Amber? Is it worth it? What you're going through right now? The large whatever that you buy. Is it worth all this that you're going through right now?
Root beer from Sonic, a medium cherry slushy from Sonic. So that's one order. That's on its way, okay? But then
It's on its way.
over here we have another order coming our way, and that's the food. You guys, go to Pizza Hut.
Wait. So you do two separate orders. One just for the drink, and then a whole separate order for the food, so you don't get a drink with your food. Right, Ella said there shouldn't be an on or off track when you're 500 pounds. Like, what? Like, what is it that you're treating yourself with, Amber? Is it worth it? Look at you.
Pizza Hut melts. They're dangerous and they're
Did
good.
you hear that helpless sigh she had? God. Right, Thornback said stop talking about fast food. Like, who the blank is asking Amber these questions? It's like asking a alcoholic trying to recover, what's your favorite drink? What's the matter with these people? Ah, have fun, Merc.
Get the pepperoni lover. I take out some of the pepperoni because I'm more so like a pepperoni liker. It's too much pepperoni, so I just take a little bit out. But you guys,
So wait. So you order food and then just eat half of it? God. I just imagine for a second having her budget. Oh my
I
God.
take the ranch from my fridge.
Oh, I'm sure you
I
do,
dip
Amber.
it in the ranch.
Why do
It
you have
is
Why
like-
do you have ranch in your fridge? What see, Amber? Come on. In your condition, what the blank is ranch dressing doing in your fridge? Wake the blank up. God.
So good. It's so bad for you though. So don't come hollering at me. But 10 out of 10, recommend.
Ugh.
The Pizza Hut melts is what they're called. So good.
Guys,
Really?
I'm sorry, guys. If I were to treat myself to something calorie dense, it's not gonna be crappy pizza.
Ever do Cameo again? Honestly, I don't know. I love Cameo. I'm still on Cameo. I just have it like turned off so people can't request anything because I just feel like I'm doing a disservice by being in this sort of like weird headspace. I just feel like I need to be more energized and happier in myself to
So you have to be able to act like someone you're not to be able to do a cameo. That's what you're saying?
be sending off videos that you guys are paying for.
Yeah, that was her off track recommendation, Jamie. Can you imagine? Oh my God, if I decide to blow it out, guys, I'm getting Indian food. At least get like something fresh from a local place. You know, you're gonna get yourself a Domino's or Papa John's on treat day. I don't know. That's just me, guys.
It's a little bit different when
Right, I thought she didn't like pizza too, right, Pookie doll? No, she likes pizza again all of a sudden, and pepperoni, but only some pepperoni.
it comes to YouTube because like, hi, you guys aren't paying for this. This is just free content for y'all. But the fact that you guys are paying for me to like communicate and some of you like want life advice and right now
So it was too much work, Amber. Okay. It's funny.
I can't even give myself advice. So it's like, and then some of you want like pep talks. And I'm just like, I can't even pep
Who is
talk
going to Amber for a pep talk? What's the matter with you? Y'all deserve to waste that money.
myself. So I need to just get in a better headspace, and then you will definitely find me on Cameo again. But as of right now, I just don't think I can do it.
Oh no, it's too much work. Amber can't do it because of her healed ankle.
I give you guys the best of me on Cameo.
Oh, the best of Amber. I would have liked that.
Because if you're paying for it, then I want you to get what you're paying for. Will you ever bring back a live stream era? I want to be a stream queen. Honestly, I want to be a stream queen again too. Live stream era will never be a thing ever again. But when it comes to live streams in general, I always flirt with the idea. I'm not gonna lie. I'm always like,
Amber, bring them back. What are you? What's the matter with you? Oh my God, it's... Robin said, life advice, please, how to become a large slug.
should I do a random one monthly, or should I like surprise them and just like pop in? I always think of this. Like, it's in my head a lot, but something stops me, and I think it's because I get overwhelmed. I know people are going to be coming for me for who knows what, something that happened 17 years ago.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, yes, I do want to go live streaming. I want to go live streaming. I love it. I love being a stream queen.
Oh no, guys, it's the dang haters. We're keeping her from doing what she loves. What's the matter with all of you for doing that to her? Look at Amber. She's broken.
Here though.
She hasn't cried. Does she cry? Why was her thumbnail crying? There's no crying in this video. So Amber, is this one of the times where you were trolling and we knew it?
I don't know. Have you ever given a girl flowers? I have. I've only given one girl flowers. It was my most recent ex.
Wait, you never gave Winifred flowers? All right.
That's funny.
Yeah? Is it?
So she's sitting there. Wait, your most recent ex, is that Winifred? Why is she looking at Winifred right now? Because Winifred's a recent ex? What's going on? Let me rewatch that. Let me shut up. I'm sorry.
I've
shut
only
up.
given one girl flowers. It was my most recent ex.
She's looking over at her. The Thornback is saying stop talking about Becky, but what if she's not talking about Becky? I mean, think of it. When did Amber get Becky flowers? Anyway.
That's funny.
Yeah?
And then Winifred said, that's funny.
Is it? You said you don't do flowers.
I
Okay.
don't care.
You want me to get you flowers?
Give me some flowers.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I'll get you flowers.
Give me some flowers.
All right. Yes, I got an ex flowers. It was for our 1 month anniversary until I realized.
Right,
really...
Thornback says she's spilling the tea. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure she was talking about Winifred. It's just funny she said my most recent ex, and then she looks right over at Winifred. Yeah, Winifred got Amber flowers in the past, but I haven't seen Amber get flowers in a while.
Flower type of moment, type person, type deals, type situation. What? Tell me how you really feel.
1 month.
Yep.
And in over a year.
Right, Sarah said gossiping about her ex together, trashy. Well, apparently they've gossiped a lot. Do you remember not that long ago, months ago, earlier this year, Winifred came for Becky, saying that Becky kept Amber in the closet? It's so trashy. I mean, just, I don't know, even talking about your ex too much with your current partners, like, I don't know. I don't like it.
I haven't even gotten a blade of grass.
Do you still find the same enjoyment creating YouTube content like you did at the very start? So I kind of feel like I talked about this, but it's hard to enjoy something as much when there's so much negativity around it. If there wasn't
So we ruin it for you.
much, then yes, I would absolutely still enjoy it, if not more, to be honest. I think I just find it really hard to be myself, while in the past it was a lot easier because there wasn't as many eyes on me, there wasn't as many rumors, and there wasn't as many just like aggressive people. There's just a lot of
I'm tired of her bringing up the rumors as if that's like our fault. Because when we don't know the real story, it's like things come out, you know?
aggression involving my YouTube channel, and that's not enjoyable. I don't find that to be enjoyable. When I try to be positive, people try to bring me down, and then when I try to defend myself, they're like, oop, we were right all along. There's her true colors. No. When people get angry or when people get hurt, they show a side of them that isn't always them.
What? Is she talking about herself here? When people get mad or hurt, they show a side that isn't always them. That's random. What are you talking about? Is she talking about us or her?
It's a side of them that is angry. It's a side of them that is hurt. And sometimes that's validated. Do you have
What? Wait, what does that even mean? All of that? I don't understand what any of that meant. But I think it basically boiled down to she doesn't enjoy it as much anymore because of us.
Halloween costume? I do. I have two. It's nothing special. It's nothing crazy. Don't get your guys' hopes up, but I will be wearing them if they fit. I haven't even tried them on yet. You have $10 to spend at a gas station for road trip snack. What you getting?
What is the matter with everybody? Why do they keep asking her food-related questions? Ugh. Now you're just asking him. Now you're giving her binge ideas right now.
And beef jerky. Beef jerky is expensive.
So now you love beef jerky. Now she loves beef jerky. That's the one thing she would get. But she quit a diet with a bariatric surgeon over beef jerky. Does she like beef jerky or not?
So I might be able to get a caffeine-free Diet Coke or a water. What instrument would you like?
So yeah, right. You have $10. You go to a gas station and you're just getting Diet Coke and water, Amber. Okay.
To be able to play the bass.
Oh, I played the bass in high school. I was not bad. I was in the I played electric bass. I was in the jazz band, and I was in the advanced jazz band, and we went, I don't know, we went somewhere and we got a prize. I don't know. That was fun. I loved jazz. I loved playing the bass. I was okay at it. But I was the only bass player in the school. It was a small school. The only bass player that could read music. So I was in like everything band.
Is that some-
And I played the flute. I didn't play flute in jazz band, but
I would love to be able to just like get.
Oh,
but
whoops.
you clean the cat's litter box. So between the two of us, it is cleaned daily, but it's like deep cleaned once a week. And does anyone else's cat see? Wasabi doesn't do this, but Rarity, every time we clean it, here she comes.
Yes.
We're not even done scooping the last little turd pebble.
Simba used to do that. I played the bass, Veronica. I haven't played really since high school. I was alright. I mean, yeah, I was in band since from 4th grade till my senior year. I didn't pick up guitar and the bass until high school, but anyway, I was really into it, though I wasn't great at any of these things. I think I just liked being in the club. I wasn't that good, but anyway. Flute club starting? KB Collision said. I was really not good at the flute. I tried so hard, and I was in that band for so long, but I was not good. I was all right at the bass, but the flute, guys, and guitar, I played classical guitar with the nylon strings. Anyway, I'm going on.
And she's like, oh, let me use it. I'm just like, ma'am. Okay, wait, I have a question for you.
Also, Simba does the same thing with the litter, or he used to. But lately he goes to the bathroom mostly outside. And he's not outside much these days, but he goes to the bathroom out there and then comes back in, and I don't know why. His litter box is clean, and it really bugs me. So if any of you have had this, let me know.
If you could ask one thing to all the reaction channels, what would you ask?
Hi, I'll answer.
You know what I'll ask?
What?
Are you being genuine?
Are you being genuine?
Like, are these your actual thoughts? Or are you also putting a character on?
Okay.
Like, I know you have your troll and
I can't hear her, Amber. Translate, please.
you do your thing.
Don't translate, Amber. I can't friggin' hear
Who's
her.
genuinely you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same with them?
Curious what she would ask because she
Wait.
asked for.
Is it the same with them?
Right. So I asked Feline this question because I was curious what she would ask because she knows all about the reaction channels, trust me.
I'll answer
And
this.
her question is, are you guys genuine?
Yeah.
Because she has heard me watch reaction channels in the past and sometimes they just sound dumb. It's like, are you really
Okay.
that dumb? Like, do you actually think this way? Or
All right. Well, no, I am genuine. Everything I say is genuine. I mean, I could be dumb, maybe, but honestly, when I react lately, I don't even know what the video's about. These are very genuine reactions here, guys, usually. So I either I have no idea what the video's about, or I don't remember it. So these are very genuine reactions. Sometimes I'm just shooting the ship, but when that happens, or if I'm just speculating, I'll say it. But anyway.
like a character because you know that this is what your channel is.
No, this is not a character. JP Metz, when I did JP Metz, that my other channel that I haven't used in years, that was a character. But this is just, I made this channel so I could just be me. So anyway, I've had this channel since like 2010, I think.
Like, are you that nitpicky because you have to be? Are you that extra because you have to be?
I mean, well, I guess I'm reacting to your video and I gotta say something, otherwise it's not fair use.
Like, do you actually dislike Amberlynn that much?
No. See, once again, you're asking these questions because you don't actually watch me. There's things you do I dislike. I don't dislike you. In fact, I would like nothing more than for you to get it friggin' together finally. This is how I know you don't actually watch me. Anyway.
Would be if you found a job that you really, really wanted, like more than anything, and that job went to your YouTube channel, sat down and watched all of your videos, do you think that you would still get the job?
No, and that's fine because I'm retired and disabled. So I don't care.
Like,
I don't care what happened. One day I won't be reacting to Amber anymore. And you know how my life will change? Not much, guys.
truthfully, especially if it is a job working with other people. Or
No, I don't have to worry about that. So I can't say about the other reaction channels, but I'm not worried about that.
when you think about your YouTube channel, does it make you happy?
Yes, we have a lot of fun in here. I look forward to going live.
Are
Anyway.
you proud of the work that you put in?
Not really, because I don't really put much work into these. I'm actually answering these questions, guys. That's why I do live streams, because the work is minimal. I hate to say it, but editing is a lot of work, and yeah.
Energy that you receive around your YouTube channel based on what you create.
Are you kidding me? I have like the best comment section ever. I love you guys. We talk about all sorts of stuff on the Discord. The Discord has so many different topics besides you, Amber. So I'm just saying.
Winter is coming up. Is there anything you're looking forward to?
Yes,
So-
I am. I'm looking forward to it being chilly in the morning. I can't wait.
I was going to say Vlogmas, but winter isn't even till like the 21st of December or somewhere around them regardless.
The whole December counts. I'm sorry.
And that's pretty much when Vlogmas is coming to an end. So, for winter, honestly, the only thing I'm...
Side note, we do have... It's an active discussion right now whether or not we're doing Vlogmas this year. So I'm just letting you guys know it might not happen. So don't get excited. But it also might happen because it's like you want to do it, but you don't want to do it. So we'll see. Guys, I'm sorry. I have to pee. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Let me see. I don't have a dog in here to show you guys. I'm sorry. I don't. She's in the living room laying with my mom. I'll be right back. Go birds. Hello? Where's Mark? Mom, I'm reacting right now, but I'm waiting for the bathroom. Why, you need it too, Mom? Okay, alright, I'll hold it. Alright, it's alright, Mom. Okay. Alright, sorry guys. There's actually a line for the bathroom, so I can't go right now. There's like 8,000 people in this house in one bathroom. So I'm just gonna painfully power through this.
Looking forward to is like starting a whole new year fresh. I love me a new year.
Oh, I cannot wait for January 1st, Amberlynn. I cannot wait, guys.
I'm not looking forward to the snow. I'm not looking forward to the cold. I'm not looking forward to the ice. I'm not looking forward to anything like that. Like, I used to love me a winter moment.
No, I love it because, like I said, I'm disabled, and so I get to just sit inside and look at it. It's so pretty.
I think I hate it now. How much weight have you lost? In total, about 80 to 90 pounds. When do you have your seat?
So there's no more. All right, no more 100 pounds, but she still swears she lost weight somehow.
With contrast.
Here we go. This is what I wanted. Finally, 50 friggin' minutes in, she answers the question.
It's actually scheduled for next week. I am extremely nervous. They're doing the CT with contrast of my chest. So they're going to be able to see my lungs and my surrounding region. I am extremely nervous. I hate that stuff you have to drink before. So gross, because that's what I had to do every 6 months of my abdomen because of uterine cancer. I hate having to drink that stuff, but
it's so gross.
This CT scan is absolutely needed, and they're going to be able to see like the nodule more. I'm hoping the fluid's not as bad. I'm hoping the nodule's gotten smaller. Just please, prayers, positivity. Just like, I need all of that good energy.
All right, so I didn't realize this. So we still don't know what's going on with the lung, I guess. With contrast, that's right, Sophie. With super duper contrast, everybody. With hardcore contrast.
Do you like sex toys?
Oh no! Who the blank asked this? Do you blame Nikocado for people not believing you had cancer? Wow. Well, she better not blame Nikocado. I'm not one of these people, by the way, who doesn't believe she has. I know they're out there. But I don't think Nikocado is the cause.
Do blame him.
She does blame him. Wait, are you kidding me? She's blaming...
an extent, because
to an extent.
Once his trolling started happening regarding my health and my cancer, which is so morally just like disgusting, honestly, I noticed I was getting a lot more messages, comments of people's disbelief. So I feel like he did play a role.
Wait, what did Nikocado say? I mean, I've seen, he never made any accusations that I know of. I've seen basically all of Nikocado's shades against Amber. What is she talking about? Do you guys know? To an extent, right? Liz said to an extent. Do you blame him or not, Amber? Are you coming at Nikocado right now or not? Are you coming at Nikocado and then backing up? Guys, I gotta go so bad, but I'm...
Which is really unfortunate because you're impressionable. And I think it's also sad because him and I used to be like online frenzies, like just like...
Right, Melted Butter Princess said Nikocado didn't actually explicitly say anything. Look, all these doubts about what happened to her, they've been going on since way before Nikocado and all this. So, anyway.
Sort of And I did.
Wait, Jody said Nikocado implied Amber messaged him that it was an act. I feel like I need to be like reminded.
Text him at one point about my cancer, and it's just like for him to kind of turn on me in that way and be so impressionable to such a huge audience is just, it's kind of like mind-boggling, because I didn't think he was that type of person. But yeah, I do blame him to an extent. How do you feel about the recent hate that you're getting? It makes me sad to see it. It also makes me sad to see it.
This isn't recent. I don't know. Amber, keep thinking this is all random negativity that happened randomly all of a sudden. And then keep wondering why it keeps happening.
That's why I'm not going to see it anymore. I can't do it right now. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't. I'm not a perfect person. I currently, the only thing that's like controversial is like,
Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. If that's true, if Amber Lynn literally messaged Nikocado and said this, then that means that receipt exists. Right? Like, if Amber literally sent that message to him, that means Nikocado would have gotten it and would have that receipt. Right? So would Amber be saying all this right now if Nikocado literally had that receipt? That's a real question. I know that a lot of people want to believe that Nikocado knows for sure that Amber is lying about cancer. Like, that's a real rumor that exists. But if that message literally existed, I don't think Amber would be acting like this right now. So I don't know about that. Why would she be coming for Nikocado right now, knowing that Nikocado has that receipt and could ruin everything for her right now? What she would do, in my opinion, if that receipt actually existed, is she would STFU about it. Anyway.
A little bitchy towards reaction channels. I'm a little bitchy towards haters. Like, who wouldn't be? If you're coming up to me in person, treating me the way that these haters do, or treating me the way that these reaction channels do, y'all, I'm not gonna...
Stop talking about us like we're cut from the same dang cloth. I don't do or say anything rude, Amber, except, I mean, sometimes I make rude jokes, but you know what? It's because I make rude jokes in general. I'm very mean to my sister, so I call it my personality.
Kiss your feet. I'm not gonna be nice to you. I'm probably gonna react the same way, and I would expect anyone else to do the same. Like, I don't know where the hate comes from anymore. Like, y'all just...
Well, if you watched me, then you wouldn't... I mean, you would see where my criticism's coming from, but there's no hate here.
Pulling it out of your asses.
Hate is like wanting bad things to happen to you, Amber. She's confused criticism with hate as long as I've watched her.
At this point, because I just... Yeah, I got an attitude because y'all piss me off sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Anyone else...
You ever figure, Amber, that maybe it's the same? You tick us off, we tick you off. Fair game?
Same way. You could be the best person in the world, and you're still gonna come off a little bitchy if you have constant just like harassment and rumors and just like every single day. You know, it just, there comes a time and a place where it's just like, okay. You know what? They're about to see my angry side. Like, even then, it's like, it's not even...
Is this your angry side, Amber?
Not bad. Like, I'm not like this horrible...
Well, neither am I, Amber. I'm not this horrible anything, but I am a reaction channel. And you're acting like I am. Like, go away. That's
vindictive monster. I don't know...
Yeah, that's how you're acting about me. The blank.
The hate comes from. Truthfully. And I can...
Yeah, and I don't know where the hate for me is coming from. Because I don't do any of these things you are claiming I do. So, and I'm saying I because I am a reaction channel and she's addressing reaction channels. So
say that, like, I can look you in the eyes and say that. I don't know where the animosity, the anger, the aggression comes from. It's
okay, well, I guess I could specify where it actually started for me. I mean, it was already starting to trickle, but really, I think what happened to me was the Octavia, because I think maybe it just hurt my ego because she really made a fool of me. Because I really thought she would get into it or something.
It's
Made
a
me look like a damn idiot.
phenomenon. I will tell you.
Is that one of the rumors and speculations you're talking about, Amber? That I actually speculated and thought that you would stay on Octavia. Are you including that in your little rant here? Thank you, Tequila and Donuts, for the super chat. They said, don't have a point. I'm just mad at Amber. So that was a rage super chat. Anyway.
Would you get back with Destiny?
No.
So if Destiny and I were both single at the exact same time, and we lived in the same state, same city, it doesn't even matter. I would not be with her again. We don't jive like that. Like who she is as a person, I can't see myself being in a relationship with someone like that. We just don't want the same things in life, and I don't see her like that at all. Just none of it.
Okay. But you still need to be coddled on the day she broke up with you?
Is a no from me.
Okay.
And I'm more than positive it's a no from her. Would I be...
Years later, how many years ago did when Becky proposed to Amber on the day that Destiny broke up with her? It was January something. How many years was that in between when she got proposed on that day and the day they actually broke up? That must have been several years, and you still need to be coddled, Amber.
Friend? Absolutely. I will be her friend. I can be her friend. I would be her friend. We don't really talk, but like relationship wise, that
wait, you and Destiny don't talk. I am shocked.
Ever happen. Y'all, we are finally on the last question.
Oh, good.
Look at all that. And I highlighted.
Oh, it was January 13th, a Friday. Oh my God, that is so dramatic, guys.
Ones I asked. Who is Feline? Who the hell is Feline? So, my name's Amber Lynn. Feline says, that's not your government. Your name's Amber.
Okay.
So, Feline started calling me Ambi, which then turned into Bambi. And Bambi falls in love with Feline.
Oh my God, the narc was right. That's what the narc thought it was. She thought it was just a cheesy thing between them related to Bambi. That's so funny.
So this is from the movie Bambi. It's a Disney movie.
The narc nailed it. This is exactly what she thought. Oh, that's right. She left to take her mom for a role. Oh my God. I don't know if she knows this.
But Bambi and Feline fall in love. She just started calling me Bambi, and I started calling her Feline. And
I gotta go so bad, guys. I guess this is basically over, guys. I gotta go so bad. Let me see if I can get in there. I'll be back. Hold on. Go birds. All right. Sorry about that. I can't. When I gotta pee, I gotta pee.
The whole wifey thing is just so. Oh.
Right, just say your name.
Like, at first it was funny, it was cute, it was quirky. But then we both started hating it. Or it was mainly me. Like, she didn't give a care. But I was like, I don't like this whole wifey thing. Like, I don't.
All right, well, I don't like the whole Feline thing. I'm gonna keep calling her Winifred. I don't care. That's the name you guys chose. We chose that name on Twitter, I think.
But y'all, I just gave into it because that's what you guys called her. So I said, fine, I'm just gonna cave and I'm just gonna join in because, you know, I did start it, and then it's like constantly saying my girlfriend. You guys were getting annoyed with that, and I was kind of getting annoyed with it.
Right, just call
so
her
I was like,
her
wifey,
name.
wifey, 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 because that's just like what you guys knew
Right,
her by.
she's the one that
guys...
started the wifey thing. Hey, future wifey, like that's where it started. Anyway, I call her Winifred.
Calling her, so I was like, fine. But then I realized, like, I hate it. So I was like, okay, well, I call her Feline. So why don't I just start doing that on YouTube too? So yeah,
Very cute.
it's just Bambi and Feline. They fall in love. They're cute little
The
deers.
Narc Alert nailed it.
It's just like a cute little thing that we do. So
That's exactly what Merck said. It's just a little thing they do.
now you guys are part of the inside edition. I don't know.
I feel, well, color me happy, I guess. color me tickled. I'm tickled to know that, Amber.
Wow, I have been talking for so long.
Yeah, it's been an hour.
How do I still have a voice?
Right. Like, isn't your lungs struggling?
Okay.
Like,
So
mine is. I'm tired of talking.
according
God.
to my camera, this video is an hour and 24 minutes.
So she only edited out 24 minutes.
Ma'am, an hour and 24 minutes. So I'm gonna see how much we cut down. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this Q&A.
Wait, what? Wait. Actually, never mind. I saw something interesting in the chat. I guess this is all done.
There'll never be one like it. There'll never be another one this long. This is crazy.
Thank God. All right. All right. We're done. All right. I'm stopping this. I'm over it. I'm over it. I hope you guys liked it. Wait, how long have I been live? I don't think I've been live that long. An hour and a half? Yeah. All right. This wasn't that bad, guys. This one did have 5 more questions than the other, and I didn't skip that many. So this came out pretty long. So. Oh, God. Tequila and Donut said, we should call her Felony. Oh, boy. Guys, no. Oh, thank you for the super chat, KB Collision. They said, quote, I've been talking for so long. Yes, Bambi. It's been 10 years. Bambi. Ambi. That's so funny, guys. I cannot wait to tie this up. And I'm going to get to cleaning my room. All right, the Cozy Monday stream tomorrow is at 1 p.m. Eastern, so I hope you guys can make it. We're going to be voting for Pet of the Month soon on the Discord, so keep an eye out for that. The pet that gets the most votes will get a $10 Amazon gift card. So that's going on. And other than that, I'll be live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern for the Cozy Monday stream. I am all caught up, so hopefully I can do a Cozy Retro React. And I want to show you guys the P.O. Box stuff I got. So we will do that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. So I hope you guys can make it. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys soon.